Hey, I'm Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for August 9th, 2024. Before we begin, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that has showed their support for the single that my new band just released, House of Artifacts, Fire on the Mountain. We put out a little 7-inch, and so far people have just been saying really, really nice things about it, and I'm very, very glad to read a lot of the comments on last week's video, and yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again for that. But for new releases this week, we have the next three titles from the Analog Productions Atlantic 75 series, and those titles are Foreigner 4, Stone Temple Pilots Purple, and Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie. And all of these titles are 2LP 45 RPM 180 gram vinyl sets pressed at Quality Record Pressings, and all of these were mastered from the original analog master tape by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling. New from the Contemporary Records Acoustic Sound series, Maggie's Back in Town by Howard McGee, and this was mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original analog master tape and pressed at Quality Record Pressings on 180 gram vinyl. New from Mobile Fidelity this week, Carlos Santana and John McLaughlin, Love, Devotion, Surrender, and this is a 180 gram single LP pressing mastered using the original master tape to DSD 256 to analog console to lathe, and this is a limited numbered edition. New from Because Sound Matters from Warner Brothers, we have 3 one-steps of Linkin Park titles, Minutes to Midnight, Meteora, and Hybrid Theory. And these are all mastered from the original tapes transferred to high-res 192/24 files, and these are mastered by Levi Seitz, and these are one-step plated and pressed at RTI on 180 gram vinyl, and these are limited numbered editions of 3,000, and we are only shipping 1 per customer. New from the Esoteric Warner Classics series, Richter, Schubert, The Trout, and Wunderfantasy, and this is a limited hybrid SACD featuring Esoteric's proprietary mastering process, and this is a Japanese pressing, which comes in a digipack with an obi. Now for pre-orders, and as a reminder, coming August 23rd from the Analog Productions Pablo Series, the next 2 titles that are going to be shipping are Sarah Vaughan, How Long Has This Been Going On, and this is mastered by Matthew Luthans from the original analog master tape, and Ella Fitzgerald and Joe Pass, Fitzgerald and Pass again, and to correct something that was said in last week's video, these are pressed using parts that were mastered by Stan Ricker. Here are some new titles that have been announced by Mobile Fidelity, Jeff Beck with the Jan Hammer Group Live, and Lou Reed Berlin, and both of these are going to be available on limited numbered edition 180 gram LPs, and additionally they will be available on limited numbered edition hybrid SACDs, and the arrival date on these are yet to be announced. Last week we talked about the Jimi Hendrix Experience Electric Ladyland Studios, a Jimi Hendrix Vision box set that is going to be pressed at QRP, releasing September 13th, but we wanted to also let you know that there was going to be a 3 CD plus Blu-ray version of this as well. From Arista, Boney M, The Magic of Boney M, and this is a limited 2 LP edition on 1 transparent magenta LP and 1 transparent blue LP. From Black Rainbow's Music, Justin Townes Earl, All In, Unreleased and Rarities, The New West Years. From BMG, Bill Wyman, Drive My Car. From Deutsche Grammophon, Trevor Horn, Echoes, Ancient and Modern. From ECM, Oded Zur, My Prophet. From Fania, a remastered version of Cafe's self-titled album. From Geffen, Nelly Furtado, Whoa Nelly. From Hoagie Mouth, Amos Lee, Transmissions. From K-Scope, The Pineapple Thief, 137, remixed and remastered. From Legacy, Elvis Presley, Memphis, a 140 gram double LP. Few titles from Real Gone Music, Jefferson Airplane, Woodstock, Sunday, August 17th, 1969. This is a 50th anniversary limited edition on iridescent clouds breaking blue vinyl. Azar Lawrence, People Moving. Grateful Dead, Dick's Picks, Volume 12, Providence Civic Center, June 26th, 74, and Boston Garden, June 28th, 74. And this is a limited edition with an etched L side. Paris Hilton, Paris, and this is a limited edition on hot fluorescent pink vinyl. Firehouse, self-titled, and this is a limited edition on smoke and fire vinyl. And Charlie Nothing, the psychedelic saxophone of Charlie Nothing, In Eternity with Brother Frederick, and this is mastered from the original tape. From Republic Records, Godsmack, Faceless. From Rhino, Aha, Time and Again, the ultimate Aha. From Verve, La Lome, the Los Angeles League of Musicians. From the Verve by Request series, Elvin Jones and Richard Davis, Heavy Sounds. And Pharoah Sanders, Themby. And both of these were pressed at Third Man Pressing in Detroit. And from Virgin, The Smashing Pumpkins, Rotten Apples, Greatest Hits. And now it's time for an employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Gabby in customer service. Violator by Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode is my favorite band from the 80s, and their 90s album Violator is a great listen to from start to finish. Definitely is in my top 10 favorite albums of all time, and it is a top-tier album to throw on at night and feel really cool listening to while driving around. Depeche Mode was really ahead of their time, and this album really showcases that. Thank you, Gabby. Well, that wraps up the new releases this week at Acoustic Sounds for August 9th, 2024. As always, the links to everything you saw in the video today will be available in the description below. And if you aren't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our email newsletter, which you can find in the footer of our website, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.